Hello, I'm Nick.
And I'm John.
And we're here today at O2 to interview Amy, Amber and David about their jobs and the skills they've learned throughout. So can you tell us a little bit about O2?
Yeah, we are a 12,000 employee strong company based nationally in the UK. Here in Leeds we have 2,500 people and we're the largest single site employer in Leeds. We're mainly known for being a mobile phone network, however we do offer landline phones, broadband, and we're moving into a much more digital world now. So we now offer products and services to do with managing your money, managing your health, and those sort of products will be more of the kind of things that we do going forward.
And what kind of opportunities do you have for a young person wanting to join O2 and be recruited?
We have a really strong apprenticeship programme, which has traditionally been in our technical area, technology. We take on board approximately 20 to 30 young people every year. However, we absolutely see the value in young people. So we've now widened that scope, and this year we've taken on board another set of apprentices who will work in sales and service. Because we have quite a high call centre population, people see that as an entry level. So a lot of young people, while they're studying or at university or as a part-time job, will come and work in a call centre, and then they can use that as a springboard to go on to other roles within the organisation. 25% of our workforce is currently under the age of 25.
How does a young person find out about the vacancies that you do have?
A number of different ways. We do a lot of work with schools. All of our different sites work with local schools, local business partnerships. We offer enterprise days where we will send volunteers out. They can come here. We do work experience. We also have an O2 Careers website, which is really good. You can either search for roles by what interests you, so media, if that's your thing, you can search for it that way, or you can search for it by the skills that you've got. The other thing that people could do, we have a charity part of our work called Think Big, and young people can apply for funding grants to get a project off the ground. What
career paths are open to young people after the initial interview?
Anything really. We have some great success stories. One of our head of areas in a different department loves talking about the fact that he came in as a temp 25 years ago and now he manages his own area of a couple of hundred people. Our head of site used to go to what is now South Leeds Academy, and he's progressed in his career. I started life on the phones, taking calls 12, 13 years ago, left and came back as a manager. Another statistic is that 15% of our workforce have been here more than 15 years. So we must be doing something right for people who want to continue working for us for so long.
Could you tell us what your jobs involve?
Yeah, I'm an advanced apprentice who's just joined Telefonica, O2. I've been here for about 2 months now, and I'm working in internal finance and service management. And that's my first placement. What we do is we do 6 months in different departments around operations, and then it's a 3-year apprenticeship, and then at the end we'll have a 1-year placement and then hopefully a job at the end of it.
I'm a current second-year apprentice. As I've just said, we do 6-month placements. I'm in my third 6-month placement now. I'm in marketing at the moment for customer experience.
Yeah. And how did you get your jobs?
I heard about mine through, heard about the apprenticeship through a friend of mine, so I applied online and then went through sort of a series of online tests and interviews and then finally a presentation, so it was a pretty long process.
Yeah. Exactly the same process for me. Through an online, you do an aptitude test and you do many interview stages, only 2 actually. But overall, it's a process that takes between 3 to 4 months overall.
What qualifications and skills do you need for your jobs?
Qualifications wise, it was 5 GCSEs.
5 GCSEs, yeah. At 0 above. And you need 2 of those to be maths and English. Yeah.
But I think it's important to remember that with it being so competitive and people wanting to get jobs nowadays, you do really need to step up to the mark and sort of exceed that. I've got a degree in business management with marketing, and I know David came from doing A-levels, so it's important to try and get as many qualifications as you can before applying for something like this. Yeah. Skills-wise, I think you need to be a really hard worker, dedicated, passionate about the industry and about the job, and you need to be applying for the job because you want that job in, specifically, not just because you want any job.
Also within this business you need good listening and communication skills because it's ideal for the communications industry, but the best part about the advanced apprenticeship is you need to basic that level but you can always progress and advance and make those skills better. So you don't need to think that you're good at that subject, you can always progress on that. So.
What are the good things about your jobs and what are the not so good things?
I would say the good things, because it's such a big established company and there's loads of people who are sort of experts in their area, then you've got loads of people to learn from. The not so good things I'd probably say is the technical jargon and the acronyms. I'm still getting to grips with what everything means. It's still a bit confusing in meetings at the moment for me because I'm new.
I think the best part about my job, because I'm in marketing at the moment, is giving the customer the best experience from an O2 perspective. So they make sure when they're loyal to us, we need to make sure we reward them. Yeah. The bad parts, I'd say there isn't really many, but I would say the most interesting part would be reading customer satisfaction surveys. So you do get across some bad points from them, but yeah it's all fun.
Yeah. What opportunities do you see for moving on in your career?
We're always getting sort of training and courses pushed our way if there's anything that comes up. We're always encouraged to take part in it. We have loads of online things that we can do, online tests, training, master classes, and they're always available for everyone, and they do sort of lots of different times that you can do it if you can't make it to one of them.
Yeah. And also within your past placements, because you do 6-month placements, you have experience in that area, so you can also have a staff job after you finish your apprentice in those areas, and you can progress through them because you've already got the knowledge for it.
And what are your ambitions for the future?
Well, I've just done a business management degree, so I'm hoping to sort of move up into a more managerial role. Once I've worked around the different departments, see what I enjoy the most and see what I'm the best at, and then hopefully just move up in that area.
Pretty much the same. I want to just go around the business, see different areas, want to be a manager in that area, and hopefully move up to the senior leadership team, because our current Chief Operating Officer, Derek McManus, was a previous apprentice.
Thank you for talking to us today.
No problem at all.
Thanks.